from hardliners in this government that are sponsoring this kind of narratives. They just want to show that they can Islamize this country. They think about Taliban, they think about the Mujahideens, and they want to replicate it in this country. And they don't care what happened. They simply don't care. As long as at the end of the day, there's Sharia, and there is whatever thing they have in their head, they want to achieve. So these people that are sending messages are sponsored by Nigerians. You remember this Boko Haram issue started since 2012. Yeah. And I was in the military intelligence that time. We arrested those people. It is my organization that actually conducts interrogation and interview. And they mention names. I mean, I can't come on air and start mentioning names of people that are presently in government now that I know. Presently in government. That the boys that we arrested mentioned. Some of them are governors now. Some of them are in the Senate. Some of them are in Aso Rock. The intention is to Islamize Nigeria and practice Sharia. And it doesn't matter if some people die. It doesn't matter if you're embarrassed. It doesn't matter if our economy has degenerated. Look at the interest rate. Look at the inflation rate. Look at the debt profile of Nigeria. They don't care. As long as at the end, the Quran is at the sea. So some people in this country have this mindset. And we must tell the truth. If you tell the truth, you die. If you don't tell it, you die. Some people have this mindset to Islamize the nation. And they are in the government. And people know them. The DSS know them. The NIA know them. The DIA knows them. You can't succeed without an inside person. And this attack you saw has insiders collaboration.
All of us were shouting, jail him. And setting our place several years backward. And somebody will come on space and say, Nnamdi Kanu is a prisoner of conscience. Look at this one called Nikki or what? Because of monetization. She don't even care to share a devil and confess that devil is now a savior. Because of money, it's not as if they don't know what is going on. I was the person that brought her face page down. Yes. Why did I do that? Because you can't tell me that you are against what's the name of this guy? Adeyinka grandson. All of us were shouting, jail him. And go back and compare the hate speech of Adeyinka grandson and bring it to compare with Nnamdi Kanu's own. Which one do you think is more brutal? Who do you think that deserves to be in jail? Why are we so? Why is our people this evil? Oh, when it comes to Fulani people, every time Fulani. And the governor of Anambra State, my governor, the government that I supported so much, have come out to tell you that 99% of people that they caught kidnapping are Igbos, but he's
Ebubago that is kidnapping.
Someone remember that. Look, I know when it comes to security in Anambra State, ask them. They will tell you. You can't tell me what is going on when it comes to security in Imo State. You can't tell me, oh, this is what is going on. I will tell you and go and verify. Look, 99.9% of kidnappers, rapists, pedophiles we have in the Igbo land are all Igbo, and they are in this Simon and a few of this Kano. Then the remaining one are ordinary criminals from the same Igbo and few people from outside Igbo land.
Wait, please, can you run that maths again? Because
take it again. 99.9% of rapists we have back home, kidnappers we have, car hijackers we have, pedophiles we have, they are all evils, and they are struggling people with Isi Kanu on profile picture. In fact, Isi Simon on profile picture with few Ndisi Nand Kanu.
Wow.
Then the remaining, look, I'm coming. And the remaining one are just ordinary criminals from different part of Igbo land. They are the same Igbo people with few, just tiny number of people from outside Igbo land. That's just the fact.
Okay,
I'm coming. Since this year, I can assure you that, okay, let me take it from last year. I can assure you that Operation Udogachi, if you go by the statistics, I can assure you that they never arrest more than 2 Fulani people. They never arrest, I know sure self, they arrest any Fulani person. It's always, look, my brother, let me tell you, it's all easy. I'm coming now. Tell me one thing you can boldly say that Nnamdi Kanu have achieved for over 12 years. If not putting fear in people, making Southeast ungovernable, inventing all manner of crime. Today, people roast human flesh and eat. If you are into security, you will agree with me that people are eating human flesh in search of diabolic power. People are killing their own brothers. Now, if you have problem with your brother, you will just go and call struggling people with Ndisi Kanu and Ndisi Simon Eba, and they will come and kill you. Somebody like me, if you go home, you have to guide yourself with more than 20 to 30 security personnel because of Ndisi Kanu and Ndisi Simon Eba. And when you speak the truth, everybody will hate you. Oh, but you are part of them. Yes, I accept and I apologize for that. It's a thing wasted years. And I vow that I will never forgive myself for doing that. Because after that 10 years that I spent there, tell me one thing we achieved. Nothing. Nothing. The only thing that I can boldly say, we achieved is people dying untimely, sending people to their early grave, and destroying our place, destroying a place that we can't even rebuild, and setting our place several years backward.
Sponsoring, if like there's one of my friend called Ikwere, I would like to bring him to this platform. You try to put him on big screen. He will show you a lot of things. Do you know that the Igbos went to import guns to bring to Nigeria to empower their terrorist group? You see the reason why they don't like Buhari, because Buhari dealt with them badly. He dealt with them, the terrorist group. They are in Igbo land. There are some communities in Igbo land that you cannot go to. They have unalived so many people in that community. That's why you see them running to Ghana. This thing Ghanaians are doing is paining me. It's making me angry. That's why you see South Africa. I love South Africa people so much. Ghanaians are coming online to talk about this for what? If it's South Africa people, they will take action straight. You understand? Why come online to discuss what we do? Take action straight. Why should they allow such things to happen in your country? For what reason? Somebody who is not indigenous of your country, you are not from a royal family in Nigeria. Your father is not a king. You don't have a royal blood. You just went to a country, a peaceful country in Africa, to buy 50. If you see this, if you should investigate deep now, you see that majority of this money that came for this land were donated by the big men, the Igbo elites. They made this donation so that they will expand their terrorist group into Ghana. They can't try this in Benin Republic. They can't try it in Togo because those French people they don't take shit. They deal with them squarely. It's because Ghanaians are peaceful people, and the president of Ghana and president of Nigeria, they are like siblings. They just laugh and joke over things. You know, this is a serious matter that you don't need to wait for government. Let the people of Ghana start protesting now. They must stop this nonsense. Otherwise, your country, in years to come, you start experiencing what we are experiencing in Nigeria. These people are terrorists.
I see that happen. Yeah, you're right.
They just want to pass a message. We can come in. We can do what we need to do. And there are some hardliners in this government that are sponsoring this kind of narratives. They just want to show that they can Islamize this country. They think about Taliban. They think about the Mujahideens. And they want to replicate it in this country. And they don't care what happened. They simply don't care. As long as at the end of the day, there's Sharia and there is whatever thing they have in their head and they want to achieve. So these people that are sending messages are sponsored by Nigerians. You remember this Boko Haram issue started since 2012. Yeah. And I was in the military intelligence that time. We arrested those people. It is my organization that actually conducts interrogation and interview. And they mention names. I mean, I can't come on air and start mentioning names of people that are presently in government now that I know. Presently in government. That the boys that we arrested mentioned. Some of them are governors now. Some of them are in the Senate. Some of them are in Aso Rock. The intention is to Islamize Nigeria and practice Sharia. And it doesn't matter if some people die. It doesn't matter if you're embarrassed. It doesn't matter if our economy has generated. Look at the interest rate. Look at the inflation rate. Look at the debt profile of Nigeria. They don't care. As long as at the end, the Quran is at the sea. So some people in this country have this mindset. And we must tell the truth. If you tell the truth, you die. If you don't tell it, you die. Some people have this mindset to Islamize the nation. And they are in the government. And people know them. The DSS know them. The NIA know them. The DIA knows them. You can't succeed without an inside person. And this attack you saw.
Problem. Muslims living with Hindus. Problem. Muslims living with Baha'is. Problem. Muslims living with Shintos. Problem. Muslims living with Buddhists. Problem. Muslims living with Christians. Problem. Muslims living with Muslims. Very big problem. So this led to, they're not happy in Gaza. They're not happy in Egypt. They're not happy in Libya. They're not happy in Iran. They're not happy in Iraq. They're not happy in Yemen. They're not happy in Pakistan. They're not happy in Syria. They're not happy in Lebanon. They're not happy in Nigeria. They're not happy in Kenya. They're not happy in Sudan. They're not happy in Morocco. And they're not happy in Afghanistan. So, where are they happy? They're happy in Australia. They're happy in Belgium. They're happy in France. They're happy in Holland. They're happy in Italy. They're happy in Germany. They're happy in Spain. They're happy in Sweden. They're happy in Denmark. They're happy in the USA and Canada. They're happy in Norway and India. They're very happy in England. Loads of welfare benefits. They're happy in almost every country that is not Islamic. And who do they blame? Not Islam. Not their leadership. Not themselves. They blame the countries they are happy in. And they want to change the countries they're happy in to be like the countries they came from where they were not happy.
All right, welcome back. So, I have some of us on the comment, and please do me a favor, like the video. This is a live broadcast, and today's date is 12 January 2026. If you are watching this program now and you are watching it live, All right. And how will you know that you are watching live? You can see I am reacting to comments and posts from anybody. Once you put something on the comment, I will bring it up. This to tell you that you are watching a live program. And I expect you to do me a favor, like the video. Like I said, what are we here for? We are here to react on an interview, not interview, a post or a program, a program from our brother Maxwell, okay, about what is going on in the Yoruba land. So, because Yoruba people are facing, should I say, an attack, Muslim people are doing all they can to send them to IDP camp, just like they plan it on every part of Nigeria, including Biafra land, just to get it done, because they believe that once they take Yoruba people away, next people will be Igbo people. That's the plan. That's exactly what they want. But the question is it going to happen? Yes and no. Yes, if you fail to do what you're supposed to do. No, if you do what you're supposed to do. So it's entirely your business, your choice, and my choice, of course. We have to understand the danger at hand. The reason why I chose to play those videos is to remind you what people think about you, both internally and externally, because people like Ike Guruago are not sleeping. These are people that believe that you actually don't deserve to live. To him, you're supposed to do what they want. Join him to criticize Mas Nnamdi Kanu. Join him to claim that PM is the one that causing security in Igbo land. The Master Kanu is also the one causing security in the land. That is what they said, and that is what they want. But it's up to you and me to stand on the truth and condemn evil. Remember, I don't support any killing of anybody. I don't promote violence. I am not in support of hate. What I do here is to reveal to you the danger and the hypocrites of some people who claim to be southern part of Nigeria, especially the Yoruba tribe. Not all of them, but some of them who have vowed to represent bigotry. That is what I want you to understand. We have so many good Yoruba people. We have Yoruba people that are very, very sound in mind and in brain. Very educated ones that has nothing to do with bigotry. But when we talk about bigotry, we have to talk about them because there are so many numbers from that part of the world. Then we now have a slave like Ikenga, whom we have played. You heard what he said, right? You need to understand one thing. It's because of you and I, Christians from Biafra land, are the reason why Christians from other parts of Nigeria are still breathing. To conquer Igbo land is one of the most difficult tasks for Fulani. And they have tried by themselves, they failed. They tried collaborating with Yoruba, they failed. They tried to use politics and all that, so they failed. They tried to use the so-called bill, passing bill through Senate House and all that, they failed. When if not, only Igbo people stop them from Ruga. And they're not using the issue of Muslim tickets. No, Muslim, what do they call it? Igbo Muslim, sorry. Igbo Muslim. That's what they're trading now. Because they have come to the realization that no. They have to use Igbo-speaking people to conquer Igbo people. Do you know why it will fail? Because God, in his own infinite mercy, still made it possible for us to have genuine and sensible people in our midst that are to number those that they can use. And if you are one of those that made yourself available for usage for this kind of for Islamic conquest, Think twice. This is not a hate on Islam as a religion, but this is a reality about the situation on ground. We have to be real. We have to be serious to understand the danger at hand. The video of Yoruba people talking about trying to convince Ghanaians to hate Igbo, to push Igbo away from Ghana, happened when there's a news that pumped out, I think it should be last year, yes, months ago, let's say maybe 7 months ago or 6 months ago, I can't recall, where they talked about Igbo, Ezendibo in Ghana. They jumped out and started claiming that Igbos are the one bringing terrorism in Nigeria. Can you imagine that? That's exactly what they said. That Ghanaians should be careful. That they will flood Ghana with Igbo people and eventually start creating insecurity. Knowing fully well there's nothing like that. Igbos are not the one causing insecurity in Nigeria. Imagine ignoring Iswa, bandit, foreign herdsmen, Boko Haram, name it, they're up to 10 or 9. Different terrorist group that pursue one single goal, conquest. Yoruba people, these Yoruba guys ignore them to talk about Igbos, that they're the one. Do they represent the entire Yoruba land? No. That's why anytime I see anything like what is going on in Yoruba land, I always use my platform to condemn it without trying to celebrate that, oh, he served them well. You may say he served them well, but remember, the danger is not only for Yorubas. It can as well be you. That's why if you see evil, condemn it, because when you condemn it, there's a reward to that. Evil is evil. So we are not here to celebrate what we're about to talk about or mock anybody. Okay? That's the essence of what I'm saying. I'm not here to tell you, oh, Yoruba he served them well. No. Because innocent people in Yoruba land will still pay with their life. Do they deserve to pay with their life? No. But if you are from Yoruba land and you don't want to learn, remember, you are actually calling for the life of your siblings in Southwest. A few days ago, there's a report that the Yoruba traditional worshipper, okay, her house was burnt down. They sent her house ablaze. Why? Because she's practicing her tradition, not Muslim. They told her she need to leave. She did not rent that house. So this is her central home. Probably from her husband. Fulanis are asking them to ask her to pack her load. Today, I saw a video showing that in Kwara State National Assembly had been renamed to Ahmadu Bello. Is it distance yourself from wickedness? Because there's a very huge consequences. Very, very, very huge. Anyway, let me quickly send my greetings to some of us here and on the comment section. I thought I have done that, but I realize now that I have not. Amadi Chigoze is here with us. He's the first person that made a comment. Good morning, brother. And Money Man, greetings. So great job for I see you. Ahmed. Greeting Ahmed. No, so I don't know if let me call you Ahmed. Okay. And we have, of course, Ogwejof again. Ahmed again and Ogwejof Ahmed. So they're pump comment to be honest. Give to KK. I greet you, my sister. We have Anna, what? Let me call you Wachuku, okay? I think Wachuku is better. Because the other one, I don't know if that's a short name or what. Let me call you Wachuku. Wachuku, I greet you, okay? And Ogwejofo, Obaino, greetings to you. Equals, I see you. I see you. Then we have Victoria Weke, our sister. Very good sister, to be honest. And you have Ada here. I see you, Ada. We have Black. Black, you are welcome. You are welcome. And Aboyifai, greetings to you, our own brother Daniel. Daniel, you are welcome, sir. I greet you. And then you have Armstrong. Okay, Kajara Kaja. My greetings to you. Gift to Cake, I see you. Okay, Zike. Okay, Zike, I see you. Greetings to you. He said we, the Igbo, need to wake up. You need to monitor our communities. These Muslims want to infiltrate our land, and they want to infiltrate our Igbo land using our traditional rulers, governors, and politicians. That's true. That's true. And last year, Salah, Peter Ba, Hope Uzodinma celebrated this Muslim in a profound celebration. Did you see them celebrating with Igbos on Christmas? Very good question. This is about, that is why once you are conquered, you will see this kind of lifestyle. Because you have to do the bidding of your master. Do what I want. That's exactly what is playing out, in case if you don't know. Honestly, we are here for something different from that, but we have to start like this. It's not that too different. It's not that different, but I have to tell you, in Yoruba land, a lot is going on there, and people are not talking about it. Because if they talk about it, it's going to affect the so-called our brother. There's one Yoruba guy on earth that after making his speech, he will tell you 4 + 4 = 8. What does that mean? That Tinubu will spend 8 years. 4 + 4 = 8. That is his slogan. I don't care who is president of Nigeria. Honestly, I don't care, because it doesn't matter. Whoever that emerged as president, we are here when all those things started, isn't it? So we still see it, happening. Does it change anything? No. It's not going to change anything. So why must we pretend? Because of that, therefore, everybody should, and so what? Come on. We have to avoid this pretense that governor and politicians will help you elect this and elect that. The more you talk about it, the more I see danger. From that, like, I don't believe it. Mazakai, good afternoon from my end. Good afternoon to you, Lee Best. Greetings to you. Please don't forget to like the video, okay? Like the video, hit that button so that others will join us as we move forward. We are at 3 or 4 p.m. different time. We will be live again from our main platform. I will be live there with Radio Biafra TV. So join us at that time. And to some of you that are subscribed to our platform, our main platform, and you are here, it means a lot. I appreciate you. Okay, I appreciate you. Now, many of you know that Nigerian mainstream media like Arise, Channels, IT, I don't think there's any mainstream media or so-called TV station in Nigeria today that are not being headed or piloted by a Yoruba person. But do you see them talking about the plan, the conquest going on in the region? No. Out of fear, I don't know. Some people say out of fear. Some may say because they are part and parcel of it. That is why most of them, after seeing what Fulanis are, how they are threatening them, because they are not only threatening, they are carrying out jihadists. Islamization is going on every now and then in Yoruba land. They watch it, they will read the news, they see everything, they will pretend not to see it and turn the anger on the Igbo people. He will not see you. You are just joining us. You said, I will see you. You are welcome. People need to understand that the more they do this, the more the land is being conquered. It's very, very sad. I'm saying this because I know that our land is also there. The way that the way that they have, it seems like they have stopped in Benue, right? In Benue border with Enugu State. Then they have moved from Kogi axis to Yoruba land and all that, conquering Yorubas, Oyo State, all these states in Yoruba land. They want to conquer it as well, dealing with Bini people. Why? Because they want to go around like that so that they cannot come and face Igbo at once. And why they're doing that? Because they have understood something. The Yoruba land, if they fell on something, guess who they expect to fail, to fall in line with their mistakes? Igbos. That's what gladdened Yoruba people had. I'm talking about those Yorubas that are hell-bent to do anything to go against Igbo people. If not, how can you explain this to us? That your land is being conquered. Systematically, they are pushing and getting hold of your lands, kidnapping your kings and buying people at will. Publicly, they are not hiding it and you know them. This is not about, somebody said. Today, they have written a note to a community, a town in Oyo State, telling them they are coming on 20th of this month. 20th of this month. Wait for us, we are coming. Bandit. And they will see all those things and keep quiet. Next thing is to talk about Igbo man and P2B, which is okay. I'm not against you talking about P2B. Please talk about him more so that he cannot go home and sit down. But this idea of Igbos, this Igbo, that. Do you know that Igbo Muslim that is trending is being powered by Yoruba people? Yorubas are the one behind it. 2/3 of people that are parading themselves as Igbo Muslim are basically Yoruba people, with a few touch of other tribe. But the main people, if they gather today, most of them that you see in their gathering are Yorubas, with a little touch of Northerners. They are trying to work hand in hand to conquer Igbo land. Why they do absolutely nothing to even protect their own land. Amoteku that people are talking about, you know that in the midst of Amoteku, they recruit Fulanis in the Amoteku as a security personnel in Europe. That's why they're not actually performing anything. Today, ISIS are now writing to them publicly, telling them that we are coming on 20th. That is shocking. If you're in doubt, let's go straight to this program so that you understand it. Okay? And, no, before I go there, this happened in the past. For you to know what I'm talking about, when I say they are conquering Yoruba land, I'm not capping. Watch just this short clip.
Ìjọba Kwara àwọn DSS gbébọn fáwọn méjì aláwọn gbàbọ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọdẹ Yorùbá. Wọ́n ti pọkọ mi o. Wọ́n ti pọkọ mi, ọkọ mi lọ lẹ́ni o, ọkọ mi bọ̀ wá lẹ́ni o. Ọkọ mi dẹkẹrẹ ajé wọ́n fọ́ gíláàsì mọ́tò, wọ́n pa àbúrò, wọ́n pa ẹ̀gbọ́n. Wọ́n tún pọkọ àbúrò rẹ̀. Ìjọba Kwara àwọn méjìlá àti ìgbẹ́kọ̀.
Sorry about that. I'm not supposed to play to this extent. How can you see a woman like this crying that she lost her family member, her husband? How can you see it and you feel comfortable? It doesn't matter which tribe. But what matters is humanity first. This is an innocent woman from Yoruba land. What is her offense? For being born as a Nigerian, as a Yoruba person. That is a crime. Some people are somewhere making decisions that are going to send some women from Yoruba land to be like this. Not only Yoruba. I'm just trying to use Yoruba land as an example. It can be anybody. You see educated one, people that have voice from Yoruba land, ignoring this nonsense and focus on, 2027 election. Igbo man, they do that. Igbo man, they said. Igbo man, they said. Look at your land. Next thing, you want our land to be like your land. The same thing that happened in 1967. Let us fight Igbo, let us fight Igbo. A tribe that can never ever reach an agreement with Igbo people. Why? I don't understand. And the youth, the young ones are turning away. This man here is a Yoruba man.
Insiders collaboration.
He's a Yoruba man. He understood the insecurity and everything going on in Nigeria. Yet, no solution will provide. They won't provide any solution. It's not his fault, but at least he has done his part by revealing to you what his observation, what he saw, what he noticed in the system. The so-called leaders that basically literally Yorubas and Fulani. What are they doing? Nothing. Nothing.
I just want to pass a message. We can come in. We can do what we need to do. And there are some hardliners in this government that are sponsoring this kind of narratives. They just want to show that they can Islamize this country. They think about Taliban, they think about the Mujahideens, and they want to replicate it in this country. And they don't care what happened. They simply don't care. As long as at the end of the day, there's Sharia, and there is whatever thing they have in their head, and they want to achieve. So these people...
That thing they have in their head is to take your land. That's what they want to achieve. It is not about even Muslim. They just want to use Muslim to carry out the agenda. Systematically from the time of Ahmadu Bello, from the time of Osman Danfodio. This has been the agenda. Conquest, 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 conquest. In 21st century, my people. You have to use sword, you have to use knife. Why? This is not the video that I played to you is not the first one, it's not the only one rather. You still have some communities in Yoruba land crying out.
Happening. We are just leaving Ogun State now, and Fulani people block road. They block the road. They block the road and they are shooting and killing everybody.
Did you hear that?
We are just leaving Ogun State now, and Fulani people block road.
Fulani people blocked road. Then some version of the Yorubas are on earth telling you that Ghanaians, be careful, Igbos will flood your place and they will bring insecurity in your land. You cannot walk at the night. So, all this, honestly, that's why I don't blame anybody that says that God is not aware of Nigerian creation. Like, which kind of human being is this? Your land is going on in the hands of they are running things, running their affairs in your land, sending your people to IDB camp. Those of them that are actually lucky, some are to the grave. Like Femi Adesina said in the past, your land or your life. Yoruba man made that comment. Your land or your life. And guess what? The whole thing is happening in every corner of Nigeria, including Yoruba land. Nobody is safe. Yet, they are trying to protect the people that are actually doing this in their land, to attack those that are actually doing business, normal business, in their out of envy or out of... Is it all about the level of their idiocy or what? Look at this. Even me that's not from Yoruba land, watching this kind of thing breaks my heart. Like I feel like fighting for them. But they have everything. Government, they have everything to even protect themselves than any other people. But yet, their attention and the focus is on Igbo people. How to bomb people's shop down, how to end the shop. We will go out of Lagos. But some people are saying, go out of your ancestral land. And they allow you to keep on saying, go out from our land. Igbo should go out because they understand that you will do that so that they can conquer you after Igbo go. And to Igbo people building house in Lagos and Ibadan and others, my prayer to you is that those things that are happening in Lagos, let it be your portion. Because some of you, no matter how you advise, they want to experience it before they will learn their lesson. I will be the last person in this earth that will feel pity anymore or like feel like, I may feel bad, but I cannot show any sympathy to any Igbo man that your shop is being burned down or put down, or your house is being destroyed like that. Why? Unless if those ones that have built it before. You see this recent one that have people that are say buying house, opening. Some people open their new house in Yoruba land in this past Christmas. In this world, this social media age, that you can browse and see things for yourself. So people are still doing this kind of thing, carrying it out, and you want to act as if it doesn't matter. It matters a lot. It's only you that don't, just that you don't want to accept it. You don't want to accept it.
They blocked the road. They blocked the road and they are shooting and killing everybody. They are shooting and stealing from people. Everybody's running. See, we had to park our car at the front and run.
Now, why it is so difficult for Yoruba people to even push back anything is because they have intermarried. They have intermarried, my people. And that's exactly what they want to. Yorubas know this, that is their mistake, like Hausa did. They want to put it on you. Igbo people. They want to show you the same pattern so that you will make the same mistake that they themselves have made. You get the point? And this one, just hear this.
Money. After gaining their heart, they now went and bought 50 acres of land. What next? To flood the terrorists. Before you know, Ghana will start experiencing what Nigeria is experiencing today. Before you know, Ghanaians cannot walk in the night anymore. One sister said this thing just now. An Igbo guy go to Ghana, start videoing, making videos, claiming he is a content creator, start telling them that, oh, Ghana can walk in the night, oh, Ghana can, white people can walk in Ghana freely, oh. He's trying to attract terrorists to Ghana. Before you know, the whole Igbo will flood Ghana and start doing all sorts of nonsense. They say they are Biafras, but when you catch them, that, oh, we are Nigerians, sir. You understand? You see how they are. Let me tell you how the Igbos operate so that you will know. An Igbo man will come to this platform right now or walk up to you face to face and tell you, oh, we are not aware that this man is claiming to be king in Ghana. Oh, we are not. He is a liar. The Igbos, they have groups where they discuss everything they do. Do you know this thing that is going on in Ghana? Majority of the politicians in Nigeria are funding it. They are aware of it. You see the reason why we don't want to vote for any
sorry to say, you believe that former governor of Imo State came to visit this man, Okosha.
Okay, good. You see him?
Former governor of the state came to visit this man in Ghana. What is their motive?
Hold on, Josh. See, Ghanaians, there is no Igbo, big or small, that is different. They are all acting like, ships. Ships, when you are leading ships, they go to one direction. Mm-hmm. That's how the Igbos are. Both big and small. Both the ones abroad, they are sponsoring. If, there's one of my friends called Ikwere, I would like to bring him to this platform. We will try to put him on big screen. He will show you a lot of things. Do you know that the Igbos went to import guns to bring to Nigeria to empower their terrorist group? You see the reason why they don't like Buhari, because Buhari dealt with them badly. He dealt with them, the terrorist group. They are in Igbo land. There are some communities in Igbo land that you cannot go to. They have unalived so many people in that community. That's why you see them running to Ghana. This thing Ghanaians are doing is paining me. It's making me angry. That's why you see South Africa. I love South Africa people so much. Ghanaians are coming online to talk about this thing for what? If it's South Africa people, they will take action straight. You understand? Why come online to discuss what we do? Take action straight. Why should they allow such thing to happen in your country? For what reason? Somebody who is not indigenous of your country, you are not from a royal family in Nigeria. Your father is not a king. You don't have a royal blood. You just went to a country, a peaceful country in Africa, to buy 50. If you see this, if you should investigate deep now, you see that majority of this money that came for this land were donated by the big men, the Igbo elites. They made this donation so that they will expand their terrorist group into Ghana. They can't try this in Benin Republic. They can't try it in Togo because those French people, they don't take shit. They deal with them squarely. It's because Ghanaians are peaceful people, and the president of Ghana and president of Nigeria, they are like siblings. They just laugh and joke over things. You know, this is a serious matter that you don't need to wait for government. Let the people of Ghana start protesting now. They must stop this nonsense. Otherwise, your country, in years to come, you start experiencing what we are experiencing in Nigeria. These people are terrorists.
I see that happen. Yeah.
I hope you listen to that, right? I hope you can connect the dots. The same person telling Ghanaians to wake up and to do this and very soon you people will not be working.
You're right.
Okay? They are the same people that are not even working in the daytime in the Yoruba land. Is it because of Igbo people? That's why it's not. Because of who? Fulanis. But they won't talk about Fulani. No. Because at the mention of they always pee they pee in the pan because they are afraid of everything about Fulani. Now let's go to the program that brought us here. Let's react to this video from our brother Okocha, Marcel.
In Oyo State, in Yoruba community, they are now sending letters that they are.
Start from the beginning.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. This is Sunday, the 11th day of January 2026. I am back to YouTube after a whole day. Yesterday, I was not online, so a lot of things transpired yesterday. Very early in the morning yesterday, there was a news of shock and disbelief that enveloped Ikoyi. Ikoyi is a historic town situated within the Orire local government area of Oyo State. Orire is O-R-I-I-R-E. This is a historic town that if you want to know anything about old Oyo Empire, this is the destination where you are going to go. You know, it's full of cultural heritage display and so on and so forth. They are peace-loving people. Like, these people are very nice people. But it's so unfortunate that yesterday they received a letter from what people refer to as bandits. But investigation revealed that these were the ISIS. Okay, so they sent a letter, the two letters, one was in Yoruba language, one was in English. So the one in English stated clearly that these people should wait for them on the 20th day of January 2026. Now, I'm shocked in the details of this letter. The ISIS said that the Nigerian government sent them to go and take over the Orire, in this Ikoyi in Orire local government area, to take over there. That it is the Nigerian government that sent them, that they are coming on the 20th day of January, and they said that they should wait for them. And I want you people to understand the audacity, like the power, the authority at which these people sent letters. This is not the first time, this is not the second time they will send letter. Everybody will be aware of it. They will go there, they will carry out what they want to do. Everybody will still keep quiet, and the silence continue to grow. However, 3 weeks ago, this same ISIS sent a message openly in their handle. They said that every Christian in Nigeria will pay with their blood. After 3 weeks, they made a statement. They are killing close to 400 people now, just getting to 3 weeks. And here we are in Oyo State, in Yoruba community. They are now sending letters that they are coming to kill these people unless you get prepared. And what do they want from these people? Take over your community, keep paying them tax, continue to pay your taxes to them. So this is so disheartening. So that yesterday, this was what wanted to push me out, you know, from what I was doing to come into online to do this particular video. But I tried contacting the police, and I was told that the police is aware of it. So that gave me comfort. It gave me comfort not because police will be able to stop this or police will be able to curb this, but it gave me comfort because now the government is aware. When I mean the government, it's not the people in the government who are sponsoring these people, but I mean the general public and the police, everybody. So it is no longer something that is news that people are not talking about since the police is aware. So the DSP Olayinka Ayanlade, okay, Ayanlade, okay, Ayanlade. So that is the name of the DSP. He actually spoke about this. that yesterday, and he said they are doing investigation. So I just want to let the police to understand that these people are ISIS. These people are ISIS. Investigation revealed that these people are ISIS. Now, these people, they are not, hiding their activities at all. They are not hiding their activities. I want to, I don't know whether they have released the profiling of the people, 30 persons they captured in the forest. They captured 30 people in the forest, they posted it, and a lot of people were sad that Amotokun said they are going to send them back to the north. That was a very big mistake if they actually send those people back to the north, because these people have surrounded every forest in Yoruba land, and they know what they are there to do. Take over this place, okay? When you finish taking over this place, it will be left with the Niger Delta and the southeastern part of the country, so it will be easy. The Kogi state is already taken over, especially the Yoruba-speaking part, Kogi West, the Agba, where all those places, they have been taken over by these people. So this is a systematic movement and Islamization of Nigeria. People don't want to hear this from me, that this is Islamization of Nigeria. Some people say, oh no, it is Fulanization, but come on. Islamization, it has a process there is a very written, stipulated approach to it. So when you see the approach being implemented, it is Islamization. Now, I can't just understand this, that you as a person, you said you believe in God, and you say that the mandate God gave you is to make sure you convert people. If those people refuse to convert, they become...
Isioma, you're welcome. I can see you. Isioma, you're welcome. Finally, you are here. You're welcome. Welcome, my sister. Let's continue.
If you did, I'll pay taxes to you.
And we have Chijoke in the house, and Frank Chuka. Greetings to you. Please, if you are just joining us, don't forget to like the video. We are not going to waste much time here because we are coming back to our main platform. I have a program with Red Biafra TV. That program will be 3/4 p.m. Biafran time. So keep your eyes on that.
And if they refuse to pay their taxes, you can kill them. Like if you have a law, Nigeria...
Kevin, you are here, my brother. You are saying I am here. Yeah, I can see you, one mother. I can see. Have you comment? I think you have not made a comment before. So why you sound like as if you that I ignore you? I did not ignore you. I respect all of you, my dear. Nice to see you. It's so much much. Please don't forget to like the video and listen to what our brother is saying here. Okay, it's very, very important. Very, very important. Let's hear him because he's hitting the point.
Government recognized this law that said that if you fail to convert, you pay tax. If you fail to pay tax to these people, you will be killed. Nigerian government recognizes this law and they put it in the Nigerian constitution. Going to send them back to the north. That was a very big mistake if they actually send those people back to the north, because these people have surrounded every forest in Yoruba land and they know what they are there to do. Take over this place, okay? When you finish taking over this place, it will be left with the Niger Delta and the southeastern part of the country, so it will be easy. The Kogi state is already taken over, especially the Yoruba-speaking part, Kogi West, the Agba, where all those places, they have been taken over by these people. So this is a systematic movement and Islamization of Nigeria. People don't want to hear this from me, that this is Islamization of Nigeria. Some people say, oh no, it is Fulanization, but come on. Islamization, it has a process in that.
They say that it is getting momentum. I'm telling you, my brother. It's getting interesting, but very, very sad that innocent people are paying with their life for this mistake of those so-called elite. Imagine, I don't know the level of the voodoo or the stupidity in the heads of some of our people, especially the so-called, intellectuals, those that are educated. Yorubas, they go to school, but some of them, when they act, you wonder where did they come from? We're not having people like that. I hope some of you listen to with the time I played the Ken Guru. The master he's the problem. Imagine if bandits and terrorists are not doing what they're doing in other parts of Nigeria. What would they have to say? Because it is not clear that the so-called security institution is that created by Mazaman Kano, according to Ikenga and their camp, and Simon Ekpa? Are they the one creating insecurity elsewhere? How many people in Igbo land today are in IDP camp because of IPOB? I'm just asking. In the Ojo. But now, even Yorubas and Fulanis, they were like, I thought Igbos have brain, but these people now, they are proving us wrong, that they are not smart. In the midst of everything, they are backing and supporting idiocy.
Like there is a very written, stipulated approach to it. So when you see the approach being implemented, you know it is Islamization. Now, I can't just understand this, that you as a person, you said you believe in God, and you say that the mandate God gave you is to make sure you convert people. If those people refuse to convert, they become infidel that will pay taxes to you. And if they refuse to pay their taxes, you can kill them. Like if you have a law, Nigeria government recognized this law that said that if you fail to convert, you pay tax. If you fail to pay tax to these people, you will be killed. Nigeria government recognizes this law and they put it in the Nigerian constitution. And some of you are fooling yourself. No, I want you to get this understanding better. Take a listen.
Muslim said, Islam spread by the sword. So what? We gave them the choices between accepting Islam or paying taxation or facing the possibility of going to war. But to say, no, Islam was not spread by the sword, this is not true. What is meant by it is mentioned, which is to fight. To fight the people until they accept the religion or to pay taxation. And this is clearly mentioned in chapter 9. Okay. So you have to fight them until they give the taxation. In Islam, when we conquer a country, of course there is nothing peaceful about it. But look at the amount of Muslims coming in to Islam. They are in the thousands, in the hundreds of thousands, in the millions.
Now, I hope you understand what this man said. It's just a simple English, so everyone who understands English will be able to understand what he said. There is nothing peaceful about this. They have the mandate to fight people until they convert. Now, the question I'm still asking today, because like you know me, I don't think only at this moment, I don't only think about what is going on now. I also think about generations to come. And that is why I am able to even tell you what is going to happen tomorrow. It will happen because I think generational. Now, when you have these people in a place with you called a country, and you believe this is manageable, this is not a dangerous diversity, like we can manage these things and we can make Nigeria to be great. I'm sorry to say that, I don't want to use the regulatory word, but like you have to manage your insanity the way you think. These people have it in their constitution. That is the constitution Nigeria government have recognized that some people can be able to practice it. And in that constitution, if you are a Muslim, you convert to Christianity, you shall be killed. Nigeria government recognizes that, right? So when US says that Nigeria...
How many of you know that this is in Nigeria constitution? So this is the reason why they don't bother when they ransack village and buy people. They will pretend that they don't see it because you have to convert. You have to convert or you get killed. Femi Adesina, is he a Muslim? I don't know his religion. Femi Adesina, former media and publicity, whatever, to Buhari. Who said your land or your life? The man is a Muslim. Meaning that most of them that are not even Islam, they know this law. They know that this law exists in Nigeria. And they're technically telling you, because pronouncing that law, reading it out the way they have been written, to them you are causing war. But the person that wrote the law is not causing war. You interpreting that law the way they have written, you are causing war. just make it to make sense. Like the person that come with that idea of putting that law into, putting that law to write it down, put it in Nigerian constitution, is saved, is okay. But if you dare to talk about it, then you are causing war. You are trying to bring security issue. They don't want you to talk about your problem. Don't discuss about the sickness. Let it just buy you. After all, that's not you don't have, you did not lose anything. Just only death. Only death. Just die. Imagine that. And somebody will turn around and say, I don't know what is Nigeria will be okay. I see some youth jumping up and down about AFCON. Honestly, I don't listen. I'm a Christian, but sometimes I feel like there's something wrong with the way we are practicing our Christianity in that part of the world. You saw people from Benue State, in fact, even Plateau, these are Christian-dominated area, being ransacked and sent to IDP camp. And you, Christian from the south, especially from Igbo land, those of them in Port Harcourt, in River State, in Delta, you are jumping up and down. AFCON. Oh, AFCON. Your mates are running on a barefoot for refuge, seeking for refuge, carrying their mat. From the north, Yorubas are being threatened. Today's date is 12. ICC have written to them and told them on 20th, we are coming. That's why Okocha said, imagine the audacity. Imagine the audacity. Like, you do your worst, I'm coming. In the car about they just we don't know when they arrive. They gave you days ahead to plan. We are coming. We will say when it happened, we'll say bring the news to you here. And I will told you, I will tell you we said it. My people, it has happened. I will still report it here. Likewise, many other people. This is just a guarantee that's going to happen. This is just a guarantee that it will happen. This is not about prediction and the assumption. Oh, you are assuming. I'm not assuming. It will happen. The same people told you that your official report, you have to convert to Islam or you get fired. They said it publicly, openly. They did not miss word. And since then until now, do you know how many people they have killed? CAN did not even make any statement. Christian Association of Nigeria, not even a word. I have a family member as a Catholic priest. There's something he sent to me. If I bring it out, you will shed tears for Christianity. They don't even allow them to talk anymore. The restriction is beyond human understanding. Like bishop and the restriction they're mounting on other, let me say their subject is too much. You are not allowed to talk about politics, but the same bishop will be the one to introduce one candidate for you to go to your various parish and preach and recommend him to the parishioners. Of course, the politician will still give something to the bishop, isn't it? And he will dispatch it to various departments. You will be praying and God gave us God. A bishop will say we should vote. So bishop will be the one to tell you who to vote, right? And the same bishop have struck a deal with that candidate. Now the question is this: who will now bear the consequences? Is it you? No, it's not you. You think it's bishop? Of course, it's you. You be the one to bear the consequences. Bishop is not married. Reverend fathers. The same thing applicable to Pentecostal pastors. So I'm just using this one as an example. Most of them, rely on in the church. Money they arise from the church to survive, to sustain their life, which I'm not against. But do they actually care for you that is a member of the church? No. I know the traditional worshippers will be like, we said the Christianity is the problem of our land. No, even you, in your own altar, as a traditionalist, what are you doing? You will still be the one to prepare charm for them to protect themselves from their victim. All these things is very versatile. But what everybody should focus on is the truth and reality, which is making sure you depart or detach yourself from this evil and speak for something good. The foundation is not good. The more you are trying to patch it, the more you're wasting your time, prolonging the evil day, because it will eventually come. It will come. Now, sooner or later it will come.
Must stop Sharia law. They understand that Sharia law, like the details of Sharia law, is just a hub of Islamizing anywhere. It's a hub to Islamizing anywhere. Now, in this law, it says that you can't live with people who do not believe with you and keep quiet. They are infidel. You've tried to convert them. If they refuse to become Islam, then they have to pay taxes. If they refuse to pay taxes, then you can kill them. That was what ISIS was saying. And the media houses in Nigeria, a lot of them are not interested. But thank God for Arise News, especially Ayo. I know that if it is only Reuben Abati will like not to say anything about it because he don't like saying it. When they are speaking about it, I used to see his body language. You understand? So I saw the Arise News. They analyzed this issue of ISIS, saying that they are going to kill the whole Christians in Nigeria. People are calling it a mad threat. Imagine if it was Christians that threatened these people that they are going to kill all of them. The whole world will be raising alarm. UN is going to sit. UN is a very bad and dangerous organization. African Union, you see the reason why Trump wants to withdraw from all this useless international body, because they are so useless. A whole 150 million people have been threatened to be wiped out by ISIS. UN did not speak. African Union did not speak. How you people think this thing, it doesn't matter? And look at, they are sending data to communities, killing people. Like, what the hell is this? And after that, some people will also say, okay, what are you going to do you yourself? If you want to know what I want to do, I will tell you that what I want to do is what I'm doing. I have to create the awareness. Somebody must speak the truth. Somebody must let people know what is actually going on. So it is so disheartening. Now, let me summarize the details of what is going on now in this Yoruba community as panic has enveloped the community. This is the details of this article. It says that panic has gripped residents of Ikoyi in Urire, local government area of Oyo State, following the discovery of threatening message believed to have been left by suspected bandits. Just as I told you, what the people are saying, they call these people bandits, the people that bomb, bandits, the people that kill, bandits, the people that assassinate, bandits, the people that kidnap, bandits. But it takes investigation to understand that these people are ISIS, not the normal bandits they call them. Okay. Now, he says that they're prompting a police investigation into their source and purpose. Okay. The Oyo State Police Command confirmed on Saturday that the notes were found in the community, sparking fear after rumors spread that armed attackers were planning to strike the town. Okay. Ikoyi lies within the same local government council area where 5 forest guards were killed near the old Oyo National Park. Do you understand? I made the video how the, Oyo State Governor, say Makinde raised that their forest guards were killed. Okay. And that is why I'm so furious about Amatokun. After capturing 30 people in the same forest, they are saying that they are going to release them back to the north. It's insane. Now, a development that has already heightened security concerns among local.
The reason why they will release it because the people that captured them are their brothers. I've told us here that Amoteku has been infiltrated. Like some of them, they recruit Fulani people in their midst. Amoteku is not entirely Yoruba people. No. Most of them married. Most of them are children. Their mother are Fulanis in Yoruba land because the Yorubas are married. They have married Yoruba. Yoruba married them. So they see these people as their distant blood. That's just a fact. That is just a fact, and that's why they are trying to use the same pattern in Igbo land by Muslim, always a Muslim, Igbo Muslim, which does not exist. Their brothers and sisters that lives in the East they are not trying to label them as Igbo people. At the same time, they want to tell you that they are married and they have children and all this. If you can speak Igbo, automatically you are Igbo. No, that's not true. That's why I said they should start recording that video, telling us their king, who is your Igwe, who is your who of your village, who is your town union chairman, which village is that, your kindred. By the time they will do that, they will not know where our problem is coming from. But this idea of I am Igbo, I am Muslim, we have seen different videos of Yoruba people from Kogi, from Oyo, pretending to be who they are not. So we need to be very, very careful about that. And Sodorog, I don't know if I pronounce your name well. He said, Mazekai, good evening to you and to Biafran at large. You're welcome. Greetings to you, one and mother. Thank you so for joining us. I don't know if you are Igbo, but I don't know if you understand Igbo language. I just called you my brother, so that's what I mean by one and mother.
According to finding, two separate notes were dropped at a different point of a building in the town, one at the front and the other at the rear. The message reportedly warned of an attack slated for Tuesday, January 20, 2026. One of the notes, handwritten in Yoruba and bearing no signature of the identification, was reportedly headed Lati Ado bandit and threatened an invasion of the community on the stated date. The message suggested residents should prepare for the arrival of the attackers with language interpreted as hostile and intimidating. The second note was written in English, was equally alarming. It claimed the writers had been working for 3 days and alleged that the government had sent them to Ikoyinde, ending with a warning for residents to expect their arrival. Government sent them. Okay? Don't forget that Nigeria government sent them. So whether they said it later is a lie that government did not send them, that the ISIS is writing nonsense, time will tell. Why the true authorship of the notes and any genuine connection to the bandits group remain unverified. Their appearance has generated widespread anxiety and tension within the town. Just like I said, they are saying, the unverified. Okay, we carried out NATO investigation. We understand that these people are the Islamic, state people called ISIS. Their aim is to Islamize anywhere they are. That is their mission. It is stipulated in their constitution. And that is why you could see someone like Sheikh Ahmed Gumi coming out to tell you that, come on, these people are not going anywhere. They are people, they belongs to them. And that is the same statement made by Dauda Lawa, the Zamfara state governor. Take a listen.
Like I said, we know where these guys are. We know where they live. We know their parents.
You know them as a government?
Of course we do. They live with the same community we live.
So why is it difficult to get them?
That is the $1 million question that I should ask you.
We are trying to understand, for those of us who are now conversant with Zamfara, have never been there, and we hear you as a chief security officer speak tonight to say you know these people, but yet you can't get them. It's a head scratcher.
It is something that we are trying to...
Everyone, thanks for joining me in this video. Peaceful about this.
I'm trying to...
And a building in the town. Just like I said, they are saying, the unverified. Okay. Made by Dauda Lawa.
With Zamfara, I've never been there.
Dauda Lawa, the Zamfara state governor. Take a listen.
Like I said, we know where these guys are. We know where they live. We know their parents.
You know them as a government?
Of course we do. They live with the same community we live.
So why is it difficult to get them?
This is a sitting governor confirming to you that they know them. Then this lady asked him, why is it difficult to get them? He can't even give an answer. Or some other go get here. Listen.
That is the $1 million question that I should ask you.
We are trying to understand, for those of us who are now conversant with Zamfara, have never been there, and we hear you as a chief security officer speak tonight to say you know these people, but yet you can't get them. It's a head scratcher.
It is something that we are trying to all put our heads together. And that is why, from what I can do as a governor, to have this CPG as a first line of defense. Of course, military are there, police are there, as well as civil defense, but they're not under my control. They are under the control of federal government. And they're...
Yes, that is a very great reminder to you. We know whom they are, we know where they came from, we know their parents, we know them, they live around us. That was the governor of Zamfara State in Nigeria speaking forth the truth that you have to know. So you can see the connection why when these people said it is government that sent us, we don't doubt it because the government are aware of, the activities of these people. They know whom they are, and you can see people in Nigeria saying these people are going nowhere. I pity every Nigerian who still don't understand that it is not only about you forcing yourself or people forcing you against your will to convert to Islam. It is also about you becoming a slave. It is also about you being killed. The choice is yours. Anyway, let me know what you think about this. I'm Okocha Api myself. I am a conflict and insecurity reporter.
And this thing now, please. How is it that somebody that was alleged to be inciting violence is charged with terrorism and has been in DSS custody for years now, not caught with a weapon? And how is it as well that somebody caught with weapon, with evidence of unaliving people, is now called to a negotiating table, working freely? And some cleric scholars are even advocating for the negotiation. I don't understand. And let's look at it again now. How is it that somebody, the people that ravage a community, impose levy on them, that if they don't pay, they will be unalived or they won't see peace, are now classified as bandits, not terrorists? And at the same time, somebody you've not caught with weapons, somebody that has not imposed levy on people, is now spending years in detention, in DSS detention.
Because the government, the Nigerian federal government, is in charge. Honestly, after watching all those things, and you are still struggling to understand what is yet to come, then I don't know what else to tell you. I genuinely don't know what else to tell you. All this bang, security. Someone is in charge of it. And it did not start today. It had been the plan since day one. That's why this man said this.
Community. Opportunities are out there for them. They can be rehabilitated. An ex-Boko Haram stands having laid his arms and comes back, turns his way away from his negativity. He stands to be a president of this country. He stands to aspire to any position in this country. Why is he wasting his time when he cannot even deliver? We will do that. But we have appealed to them, including their detractors, their collaborators, to see reason to, as fast as possible, quickly drop their arms so that we can once again reoccupy our peaceful.
You understand it? And somebody will tell me that they are not taking the advice from a madman.
In Anambra State, the best advice I got in Anambra State to stop crime in a place called Opiweka
was from a madman. I don't know why the video always play halfway. Anyway, my I'm gonna stop it here because, like I told you, we are coming back. I'm supposed to have a program today. or rather, I'm going to have a program today with Radio Frag TV. So I just want to give you a kind of a little touch of what is going on and the conditions so far in Yoruba land and what is yet to come to you in the eastern part.
I got the advice from
if you fail to do the needful. If you fail to do the needful, you are playing with fire. You are playing with the fire. Now, if they can boldly tell, write or send the so-called letter, if they can communicate with communities in Yoruba land and inform them days ahead that wait for us, we are coming. Imagine what they will do when by the time they get to eastern part. Only if you refuse to do what you're supposed to do. The choice is yours, so think about it. And to some of you that are working hard to discourage people and you are pushing wrong narrative, I don't know what to tell you, but I wish you can show us better option. I wish. So, we are going to end it here. Like I said, Origin says send link. I don't know you are here, man. I don't know you are here. I thought you are, because I was trying to. Okay. Here's the link. Here's the link. So please join us once you are, if you are free. I'm talking about after this program because we are coming back, like I said, later, maybe at 4:34 different time. Madam Origin is in the house. You're welcome.
Azukai, I catch you today.
Yes, I'm happy to see you. I don't know. Today. I thought this is too early for you.
Yes, it's early, but I'm up and about, and I was scrolling from behind to try to catch up what you're saying or what the topic is all about, or the whole framework. Yes. So I don't like to announce when I don't. Usually, because if I'm busy and I don't want to disturb, or it's always the typing now is usually my big distance, because I'm working and I'm doing this and that. I don't like to. I like to, if I want to give a comment, especially in just me, I have to know what I want to tell them.
You're working from home?
No comment.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes. I just want to greet everybody. Good morning, Biafrans, from my side, and I greet everybody according to their time zone. This part, the way from the beginning to the end, the clips I saw is so comprehensive. You just summarized what is going on in our community in Nigeria and across the world, because it's a local problem. It's both global and local. Honestly, the fact that UN, African nation, they are not saying anything. The fact that by their constitution, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not even supposed to be arrested. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not supposed to be prosecuted. That's all. And they went as far as abducting him, and the global world, or whatever they call themselves, that is to show you how our elders, I don't even call them, are they really elders? Or how the people that are supposed to protect the people are now the scavengers and the the ones, it's just there is a place in the scripture that talked about inhabitants, something that eats up, a land that eats up its inhabitant. Not now the land, but the leaders are now the brain behind the destruction of the people. It's like a fairy tale, but it is happening in Nigeria. Why I wanted to say something this morning is to remind Biafrans and all indigenous people inside Nigeria to be aware. I don't know, it may be too late for the Hausas. And unfortunately, the way I want to frame it is that just like they said that they have their two core principles, which one is takia, you can use any amount of, the one I say that they are using in Nigeria is snake takia, like they bite, they pretend, they are ready to do anything and lie. By the time I started saying that Nigeria lies and lies, they lie, they cook, they lie, they feed the children the poison called lie, and the children are licking the lie, and they go to work every day defending lie. All they do is like the life of that country is to wake up, lie, defend the lie, go to work to defend the lie. And they are paid heavily for speaking lies and defending lies. If that is not it, how can it be that someone is alive, living, especially the ones that say they are in the South? Let's say, for example, maybe the Northern elders have made that, the Hausas, let me be specific, have made the mistake not knowing that what they were buying is not a pet, but a poisonous snake that is now swallowing them. How do you defend a typical a Southeast governor who, bold-faced, will come to you to say, they told us to do it. If we don't do it, they come themselves. And all these things they look like coded words, but they are not coded. Now it's so obvious, it's so clear. Now that this Islamization thing is now almost like in the open. It looked like, where have these people been? What did they not understand? So realistically, we are dealing with an evil that is brought to us by the elders. And unfortunately, the young ones are drinking the poison, trusting the elders. And trusting the elders is the worst thing, which by the culture, especially the Yorubas and the Hausas, they are always like this, rankadede, you worship the elders, everything the elders say, you must take it. And today, the elders that they have trusted are the ones that are introducing what is wiping them out.
Exactly.
And I say it to them. You see, when I talk about wiping out, they think that, oh, you are talking, there is this evil, wicked, politically correct environment they have created.
Mm-hmm.
When you say the truth, everybody look like you pour gravel, you're pouring pins and needles on everybody. You're leaving people to march on pins and needles. Truth is not so scary. If not, how? The other day I was screaming. I said, when I keep saying I sold my sleep, is because what I saw, I'm like, what is the need sleeping and eating and drinking when you have seen a clear danger?
Exactly.
Okay? God, I mean, what you know, and also that is why if you don't know, if you are not aware of what is going on, I'm not going to be here to criticize you. But when you know, and you are sitting on this truth, I keep asking them. When I ask this question, it's very uncomfortable for me even to say it, because I kind of process from my thoughts. Why is Egypt Africa? For goodness sake. By geographical location, Egypt is Africa, North Africa. But Egypt is Arab country. What happened to the Africans there? And all these things started just 600 AD ago. Not even long. It's not long ago, 600 AD. That's when all these debacles started. There was a BC before AD. There was a BC. A BC was, I don't know how many thousands of years. That by the time Christ came, we now start counting AD.
AD.
So in AD, there was a 600 that elapsed before this thing started. And by the 1400, the whole of Northern Africa is gone. There are no more blacks there. We were told that there was the same way there was a transatlantic slave trade, there was a trans-Saharan slave trade. Where are those? What happened to them? Today, in this, as we speak, you go to Maiduguri, you go to Plateau, you go to, and they are talking about people sleeping and they are coming to be macheted and wiped off. And people are still, and the whole, you're going to play that jingle. The man is like, these people, when they come, trouble.
Okay.
They enter here, trouble. They enter.
I have played it. I have played it before. Let me play it again.
Yes, I saw it. I scrolled through it. And yet we look like we are pretending we don't know what the issue is. How did this thing come up? How? Who invented this? Because it is not, I still believe that it was not supposed, there is nothing religion on this. This is invaders. Okay, if it is a religion, when you have a religion is supposed to be about God. So how did this end up being about taking over people's land? In the name of which God? These people have their God before you came in. Are you trying to play the...
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to... Are you okay? Let me play.
Problem. Muslims living with Hindus. Problem. Muslims living with Baha'is. Problem. Muslims living with Shintos. Problem. Muslims living with Buddhists. Problem. Muslims living with Christians. Problem. Muslims living with Muslims. Very big problem. So this led to, they're not happy in Gaza. They're not happy in Egypt. They're not happy in Libya. They're not happy in Iran. They're not happy in Iraq. They're not happy in Yemen. They're not happy in Pakistan. They're not happy in Syria. They're not happy in Lebanon. They're not happy in Nigeria. They're not happy in Kenya. They're not happy in Sudan. They're not happy in Morocco. And they're not happy in Afghanistan. So, where are they happy? They're happy in Australia. They're happy in Belgium. They're happy in France. They're happy in Holland. They're happy in Italy. They're happy in Germany. They're happy in Spain. They're happy in Sweden. They're happy in Denmark. They're happy in the USA and Canada. They're happy in Norway and India. They're very happy in England. Loads of welfare benefits. They're happy in almost every country that is not Islamic. And who do they blame? Not Islam, not their leadership, not themselves. They blame the countries they are happy in. And they want to change the countries they're happy in to be like the countries they came from where they were not happy.
Okay. Yes. And when you look at that, it looks like jingle, but it is a summary of what
Everything.
we are
Yeah.
talking about. And like UN, thank God. In fact, I believe that this time around, why it looked like I want to, and everybody else, I said to people, those that are awake, stay awake, remain awake. Because what has behooved the world, I don't think the only place I saw a trace of this is Baal worship. The only place I saw from Genesis to Revelation, because why I have to refer to the Bible is that they are claiming that they they are of Abraham and of Moses. There is Moses in their book. Now, if you are talking about the God of Abraham, so the God of Abraham that has worked and has made plans for his people now have come to tell you to wipe them out. That is the strangest thing. And the only place I found something similar to that was when these Baal worshippers, they were able to infiltrate, hear my word, they were able to infiltrate in Israel. That Israelites at some point, I think, you see why I insist and I want to use that, because I keep asking, I say, where, what? I mean, Mazikai, you know the Iranians. The Iranians because like I said, within this few, it's over 2 weeks now, they are in revolution because they have had a taste of this, and you have no idea what they wipe out. They are fighting from the platforms that listen, they are fighting against this Islamic rule. That's what they're fighting. And they said their religion was Zoroastrian, I think I pronounced it right, which when they explain it, it's all about being good, doing good. And when you remember in the time, the Iranians, which was the Persians, they were very friendly with the Jews, with Israel. Even when they fought them and they conquered them, they allowed them to go back to their lands. They even provided for them to go back to their lands. So their religion was not a worship of Baal, because Baal is the one I saw that when it infiltrated Israel, it permitted the elimination of the prophets. That it was recorded that the prophets of God were now hiding. They were all in hiding. I want to go through this so that we put it in this clip, because we have a very comprehensive clip of what is going on in the world, so that everybody will be aware of what it is and know how to pitch. You don't fight and you're fighting the air. You call it what it is, and then you form strategy on how to save your people, because it is something that has come. And permits me to also say when you look at Hausa people today, it was their elders that brought in, and they first of all wiped out their elders, and they are now dealing with the children, because you can't, I don't think there is any ruler, what do they call them? Ruler. I don't know what the Hausa people.
You mean Ruga?
I mean, you know that like in our place we have Ezes and we have, though they are what do you call them? We have our leaders and our elders.
I don't understand what you mean. You mean you're talking about in Northerners, right?
Yes, the Hausas specifically.
What they call,
they have their kings. They have the name they have for their kings. But today it has been.
You mean Sadiki and the one Sultan is different from that. Sultan of Sokoto and
yeah, they have replaced it with Muslim titles, and you can't find anybody that is. Their governors are no longer of Hausa origins, because they have taken over. So like I was saying, this particular, the Israelites, when one of the prophets rose and God used him mightily, do you know, I want everybody, you have to use King James Version to read this, because that's my favorite scripture. Do you know that in 1 Kings chapter 18:39, the people, when they now saw, because this particular Baal was able to infiltrate the Jews, I guess it was mimicking, telling them that that it is the true God, and was wiping out the prophets of the true God. At some point, this prophet was saying, God, is only me left. They have fired the other prophets. God told him, I said, there are some that have not bowed to this Baal, and they are somewhere. So don't be afraid. So when this particular prophet completed the act, what God asked him, do you know what that 1 Kings 18:39 said? He said, and when all the people saw it, they fell on their faces and they said, the Lord, he is the God. I want you to pay attention to that. He said, the Lord, they realize that what has come upon them, what they were following, what has mesmerized them and bamboozled them was not the true God. They were deceived. I don't know what was offered to them. I don't know how. After all, even in that place, the king and the wife, Kukuma, were serving the Baal. So that is something about that Baal that today represents what these people are worshiping. And he said, the Lord, he is the God. The Lord, he is the God. Which means something was presenting itself as the God that has allowed them to buy their own true prophets. So today we need to really pay attention, because what has come upon us has come to wipe out.
I'm telling you.
And I am thankful. That's why every day I thank God for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he refused to bow to Baal.
Exactly.
And when you don't bow to Baal, it will have power over you. They have offered him, because I think now it's beginning to look like, for that king to have taken to Baal and searching to buy all the prophets, he must have bowed to that bow. And he was receiving the oil wells and all the goodies that I keep telling them, it remains pittance, because devil cannot give you what he cannot take. Whatever devil have given you an oil well, he has taken over both your life and the oil well. And everything that the devil has ever done, he has 3 missions. He will come, he will steal, he will buy, and he has come to kill, to steal, to 3 things.
Okay.
So we need to we need to support our government, because the only way you can stop this evil is to stop it. The only way is to stand for truth. The only way is to not give in. Thank God Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not give in. Thank God Prime Minister Simon Ekpa took over, did a great job. Thank God he was able to hand over to someone that has brain in her head, someone that knows the danger.
That understands the situation.
That understands the situation, that knows what she is doing, that is focused. So we have hope. And thank God. You see, I keep telling people, I said, you know, your strength and your weaknesses, the enemy will always use it to fight you.
That's true.
We have our strengths and we have our weaknesses. And inside everyone's strength, there is a weakness in it. For us Biafrans and for us Igbos, we are republic by nature. We are a people that we believe that everybody have responsibility. Everybody do your own, do yours, I do mine. And every leader, except that now that everything has gone out of proportion and they now choose miserable people that by standard, they are not supposed to. In the village will not, it will be a shame for any villager, any village or community to bring out the type of people they are presenting as our leaders in Igbo land. It never happens. We bring out the best. So when you now allow the sons of the warrant chiefs back in the days that have sold out our heroes and they are now leading, what do you expect? They will keep selling the people out. But that's why now that we have Biafra, we will choose from the best among us, great leaders, administrative, that will respect the land and respect the people. And the people will in turn respect them. Before you bring out, if you bring out a person out of maybe 1,000 people, it all means you people have valued that person and respected the person before you now say you will go for us. And not the ones that escape death and they are the highway, the land was under siege when they are young boys. What do you think they will do when they are men? So I rest it there and I encourage everybody. We are in this place where we need to really, really do what we need to do to protect our people and our land. It is not a crime. Those people that have come to take it over, what do they have 2 heads? I keep telling them, they must research and tell us the people that lived. Why is it that it is called North Africa? And today it is, what do they call them again? They don't look like Africans. We need to find out too. We need to find out. It's a hard truth. It's a wicked truth. It is a painful truth. It is a truth that nobody wants to open, but it has to be opened anyway. At least when you people tell us how you come about, there are other histories that are as ugly as that one, but you put it down. Once upon a time, Egypt was habited by, North Africa was habited by Africans. Now Arabs, it is now Arab. How can you be in Africa and you're Arab? I'm not saying it to say, but I'm saying it to, because why I keep hammering on it is all these people that come to tell us when Maiduguri is wiped out. When people, they call them Marudas, it is from the government mouth, I hear it too. I said they are not from Nigeria. Marudas come in.
And somebody brought them in.
And someone brought them in. And they are wiping out indigenous people. And it is okay. If it is okay in the medieval time, in the dark ages, when the people use only lantern, I want to know why it is okay when there is satellite everywhere. And these people do it and they are doing it online. And adults are there sitting with their tail at the back. It's a shame. We must live or we refuse to die. Like, I rest in their massacre. Thank you.
God bless you, Madam Origin. The adults sit with their tail at the back. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. We will try to come back again. Like I said, thank you, Madam Origin. I appreciate it. God bless you. And God bless all of you that have joined me for this 1 hour, 52 minutes. Okay. I appreciate you. And I thank you so much, all of you on the comments. See you again. We'll be right back.
And let me say something very quickly before you hang up. You know, anyone that is under the sound of my voice, or if you hear this later, come to think of it. There is another scripture that is very much on my is trending for such a time as this. Who knows? You see, if we let this time pass off, don't, you see, sometimes human beings say, human beings say we get a problem. You see our problem. We turn scripture upside down. We turn truth upside down because we want to protect our ignorance or our
interest.
No, we want to protect our stupidity, because when someone becomes stupid, he will find something to gloss over it. How is it that at this time, what happened? I keep saying it. What happened to Israel on October 7th is what is saving us today. As painful as that mayhem was, as evil and diabolical, because Israel had, they knew their enemy. They knew that there is plan to wipe them out of the earth. And they are putting things in place. They are doing what it takes. And still, these people were able to encroach, go house to house, spy them, cut them, do what they were doing inside Nigeria. Now Israel carry a hand on the head and say, wow, how did this happen? Now Israel, now when we now talk and cry, say it don't happen here, Israel will say, we believe you because it happened to us with all our sophisticated gadgets and protection. So today, America, a whole bunch is going on, and they are aware too. And a lot of things. And I believe there's going to be a coalition to protect Christians and anybody that does not want to die. Because if you want to die, it's up to you. But we Biafrans, we don't want to die. That's why we voted 50 million out of 70 million. I don't know how many. Say we don't want to die. So this is an opportunity for us to stay awake. This is an opportunity for us to ask questions. This is an opportunity for us to say, what can we do? And that is already this amazing, I don't even know, 3 in 1, 3 at the same time. That is for you to know that God is aware of what is going on. And he wants to help. But he will not come down and do your work. He cannot do your part and do his part. We must do our own part. We must do all it takes to protect our land. And then when those swimming come, I have spanner to kick them out. Thank you, Mazikai. I rested there.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I hope you have spanner here, right? Madam Origin, where's your comment?
No, I didn't make comments there because
No, you made one comment when you asked for link, right?
Oh, okay. That's all I asked. Too. I
Yeah,
wasn't
so
paying attention on that side.
I need to give you spanner here as well. Let me.
Oh, on this side, okay.
Yes, now so that it will. Because anything is possible. It is possible. Here is
yeah, I feel sorry for all these. I feel sorry for anyone that out of ignorance or out of the Mazikai, to be honest, you see, human beings. I don't know if I want to say this here. You see, human beings like to
think twice, or if it's not something that you want to say.
No. It's not. Look, I process everything I say. It's just like it's gonna. I don't want to take another 5 minutes.
We are very good at that, too. Continue your statement.
Yeah. So when human beings love to operate at level of mediocrity. It's a very comfortable place. And please do not misunderstand. People, when they hear mediocrity, they thought it's a place of being foolish. No, go and check what mediocrity means. It's just me operating at the base level. Human beings love that. Hey, especially Africans and they love to operate at the level of mediocrity. Base. God gave you hand, gave you leg, gave you brain. The level of brain at which you can buy food, eat food, they stop there. They don't even want to task their brain. And that will always leave you at, that is why they say that the small minds, they only talk about rubbish, people are rubbish. So you find out that go and check, especially Nigerians and Africa. They love to talk about people and rubbish. Talk rubbish, talk people. And they are so happy. So when you dwell in the level of mediocrity, they will always, when they say, the bandits, no, they won't even, they will be the ones to call this terror. These ones tell you they are terrorists too. They tell you, remember the last clip video before this other one I asked you to do. The man said it is war. We have come to buy these people, buy them, take over. It is the typical Nigeria, Africa will say, no, they are bandits, so don't call them terrorists. Do you know why? Because they don't want to process it. They want to just stay where they make it fun. They just finalize it. However, you watch them. They say bandits have come, they have wiped off the village. You see them, the one will carry their hand and cry, oh, God, oh, where are you? Oh, what are you going to do? You see, to begin to task their brain to say, what can we do? You see these PASCOM ones that come here that I must use my spanner on them. They start talking rubbish, writing rubbish there. So,
the guy later actually sent me a voice note after yesterday. It was human being. That guy is just a waste of time. Just waste of time.
He has stagnated on the level of mediocrity. You see, like I said, please.
Mediocres are better than him, honestly.
Oh, that means he has gone a little below mediocrity, right?
I am telling you.
Mm-hmm.
I am telling you.
Because once you get stuck on a level of mediocrity where you are comfortable with food, you want to eat, you go to work, you do some work, and they pay you the money to eat. In fact, some people are living in their mother's house and their father's house, and they will come to internet and be talking rubbish. 35, 40. You're living with your parents. You go to work, they pay the rent for you, and you come to internet to talk. You should be ashamed of yourself. Anybody that is 30 and you're still living with your parents, though you're working, but you can't pay rent, you can't pay light bill, don't come to internet and be talking. You have no right to talk. 30, now some of them are 40, some of them are 50. They will come.
You remind me of someone that I'm not going to mention. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you, Madam Bodi. See you again. See you again. Take care of yourself and my regards to your family. Thank you. So, guys, I have to appreciate all of you. We are going to come back again later. This is 2 hours dots. So we need to rest a while, then we'll come back again on our main platform. I appreciate all of you. Please, if you are new here, subscribe and follow us here. Make sure you share this video and like the video before you go. God bless you. Thank God, one. I see you. Say the good work. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate Amadechi Goze and all of you in the comment section. Obonna Njoko. God bless all of you. And God bless Madam Origin, especially for joining us and contributing and always on point. Take care of yourself and see you again. Bye-bye for now.
More